Math tests aren't passed with creativity, so I have no choice but to disregard it. My mind is in prison, but every weekend it escapes. It runs free into a world of things that haven't been invented, surrounded by people that don't exist. My mind still pays attention to reality, just not the real one. My thoughts feel like they're on fire. Hypothetical becomes typical as I run through fields of the fourth primary color, living in a world with buildings 100 stories deep. I look at things as what they could be, because as is never good enough. Every weekend my mind is free, and every Monday morning, week after week, it is imprisoned again. On weekdays I'm back to work thinking about aluminum oxide rather than alien planets, concerned with symmetrical parabolas rather than shifts in gravity. I have no choice but to focus on the worksheet on my desk instead of the adventures inside my head that I constantly crave to crawl back into. But that constant worrying inside my head goes on long after the school day ends, and with no math questions left to answer, I'm forced to find something else to question. I question myself and how much of me is left. I wonder about the trophies on my wall and whether they belong to me or my prescription. I think about my doctor and whether she knows what it's like to be chemically imbalanced, and I ask what gives him the right to tell me how I should feel. I am not the only one with my thoughts relentlessly tethered to things that other people find important. There's a generation of kids labeled from infancy, from men in white suits, people who call themselves doctors but act more like salesmen, telling kids that there's something wrong with them, teaching them to believe that a pill would make everything better, and preaching the belief that being average and being cured are the same damn thing. Kids are growing up thinking that they need to be fixed when they were never broken in the first place. Why did we become like this? When did we start thinking that just because a child's mind wanders to far-off places that we are obligated to shackle it to the ground? When I was labeled 7 years ago, doctors promised to make me ordinary without asking if that's what I wanted, guaranteeing that I would be just like everyone else as if that's a good thing. And the entire time they tread carefully, expertly maneuvering around that one word that they cannot say but must be heard: dependency. Labels advertise non-addictive, and doctors insist that we have a choice, but when I become so accustomed to thinking on a pill that my grades tank without it, all I'm left with are choices that I can't choose. It is a study pill, a go-to quick fix for any parents of energetic children, a pharmaceutical cash cow. It's called Adderall. It's called a stimulant. It's called a cure, when the only thing it is a crutch. A support that has gone from propping me up to carrying me, a life raft that I want to leave but can't, because I'm afraid that I've forgotten how to swim.